Now, this next phone from Xiaomi is another game changer. This is the Xiaomi 14T. Ang laki ng in-improve niya over sa Xiaomi 13T series. This one has a MediaTek Dimensity 8300 Ultra. Meron siyang triple 50MP na Leica lenses camera. May 4K 30fps na ang kanyang front-facing camera. 5,000 mAh ang kanyang battery, which supports up to 67 watts na turbocharge without any charger inside. Sold separately. Interested ka ba? Don't go away after this quick intro. So ito si Xiaomi 14T na may 12256 storage is priced at 25,999 and ang kanyang 12512 variant is priced at 27,999. I'll be posting the official link on the description box below. Ang daming colors pala pwede nyung pagpilian dito. This one has the Titan Black, Titan Blue, Titan Gray, and Lemon Green. How ko right now is the Titan Black. Now, nung sinundot ko ang kanyang SIM tray, this one has 2 SIM slot. Nano SIM na 5G dito or yung kanyang second slot pwede mong gamitan ng eSIM. But once na ginamit mo ang eSIM, automatically disabled ang iyong second SIM slot. Now, one of the good things dito sa phone nito, it looks nice and premium. Ang likod niya is matte finish and makita mo parang may graphite finish siya. Pero pag inailawan mo, may pagka-glittery finish din siya. Looks nice and premium and smooth naman siya, pero maganda naman ang kanyang grip dito sa likod. One thing to like about this one is wala ka makikitang fingerprint dito kasi matte finish siya. And another thing na gusto ko rin dito sa kanyang lenses is mas umbok ang kanyang rings, which means hindi basta-basta masusugatan ay yung lenses once na nakalapag to sa table. Matte finish din dito sa gilid, so okay din, makapit. And another thing na gusto ko rin dito sa kanyang power button is maganda kasi meron siya parang grip dito, which gives me a different feel when touching the power button. Overall, solid siya and I love the feel dito sa aking kamay. Now, this phone is being powered by the MediaTek Dimensity 8300 Ultra. Now, kung sinili po naman sa Antutu benchmark, nakakuha naman siya ng 1.3 million points dito sa benchmark na ito. And if you break it down, this is the score that you should be getting. Near 3,000 points ang kanyang loop score dito sa OneDrive Extreme, pero 67% lang ang kanyang stability. Ito naman score na kuha ko sa Geekbench sa kanyang CPU benchmarking, and ito naman sa GPU benchmarking. Looking good naman ang kanyang thermals, and it throttled to 81% ng kanyang best performance. Now, itong phone na ito has a 5,000 mAh of battery which can support up to 67 watts na fast charging. Well, sad to say, tinanggal na ni Xiaomi ang charger dito sa loob ng box ng Xiaomi 14T. Kita natin, the box is a lot thinner this time around, so goodbye charger. And if you want to buy the original charger separately, itong 120 watts na fast charging brick na original ni Xiaomi would be sold at 2,199 pesos. So if you buy this one together with your phone, lalabas halos 28,200 pesos na ang 256 gig. Mahal, di ba? So anong best alternative na masasuggest ko sa inyo? It's the best kung meron kang original charger ni Xiaomi. Now, mga manufacturers these days, inihiwalay nila ang charging brick dahil sa eco-friendly daw na approach. Now, ako personally, I don't think it's eco-friendly. Bakit? Kasi you need a separate packaging, a separate plastic, a separate storage, so another carbon footprint. Honestly, I don't really see the logic na binenta na separately to make it more eco-friendly. More of nakita ko is pang money-making lang ng mga brands to generate more income. So if that's the case, I would suggest na bumili ka na lang nito, ang Ugreen na Robo GAN charger. 65 watts siya, perfect na perfect para dito sa iyong Xiaomi 14T. Even though na hindi mo ma-achieve ang turbocharging dito kasi it's proprietary ni Xiaomi, but makakapag-quick charge ka dito. And na-try ko naman tong Robo GAN charger dito sa phone na ito. Mabilis naman siya magkarga dito sa phone na ito. And what's nice, pag kinompare mo sila side by side, itong original charger, isa lang ang charging port. Ito sa Ugreen, 3 ang charging port mo. Isang A, 2 C. Plus, retractable pa rin ang kanyang charging pin dito. So, it's perfect for any phone na pwede nyo i-charge. So rather wasting your 2,199 pesos on a original Xiaomi charging brick, bumili ka na lang nito, 799 pesos lang. Link on the description. Nung sinalang ko naman itong phone na ito sa battery stress test, binigyan ako ng halos 15 hours na screen on time, which is for me quite solid naman siya. This one is tested under 50% brightness and 60 Hz na screen refresh rate. But once na tinaas mo ito ng 90, 120, or 144 Hz, mas mabilis, maubos lang yung battery. Now, this phone is IP68 dust and water resistant. Kaya daw niya mag-withstand up to 2 meters deep and 30 minutes na pagbabad. But please, huwag nyo gamitin itong phone na ito pang underwater photography. Huwag nyo gagayahin yung mga ibang content creators. Marami silang phone, sa'yo, isa lang ang phone mo. Take my advice. Now, ang kanyang display is a 6.67-inch na AMOLED display with 144Hz na screen refresh rate, 4,000 nits ang kanyang maximum brightness. Ang kanyang harap is being protected by glass, ang kanyang gilid is plastic frames, and ang kanyang likod is glass back. Now, sinabi ni Xiaomi na up to 144Hz na screen refresh rate dito, and sinet naman natin, turning on the dev option dito sa kanya, makita natin while scrolling on Chrome, it was able to achieve 120Hz screen refresh rate. But I haven't seen yet kung saan lalabas yung 144. Naglaro naman tayo ng games dito and I haven't really achieved 144Hz. Now, kung ang hilig mo naman is scrolling on your favorite social media like Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram, checking your reels dito, I would say the swiping experience is good. Smooth naman siya dahil okay, mataas naman kanyang refresh rate. And by the way, this one also has a level 1 Wi-Fi security level so you can watch HD. And if you're watching videos naman dito sa YouTube on the long format, expect a really nice display. Magandang kanyang colors dito. I have no problem watching for long hours dito sa phone nito dahil this one has a TUV Rainland na blue light certificate. Now guys, itong phone na ito has 2 loudspeakers. Isa dito sa ilalim and the other one comes from the earpiece dito. Check natin. Honestly, malakas ang kanyang loudspeaker. Dito, na-surprise ako na this is probably for me above average and close to a flagship feel ang kanyang loudspeaker. Solid. Napag-usapan na natin ang gaming dito. I did play Call of Duty Mobile, Farlight 84, and Genshin Impact. And pagdating sa Call of Duty Mobile, I would tell you na ang ganda, ang smooth ng kanyang gameplay. It was really nice and I would say na probably one of the better phones to play Call of Duty Mobile dahil malakas ang kanyang sound. And the touch response is really fast dito sa phone nito, which to my liking. And halos wala ka naman mafe-feel dito na frame drops kasi naglaro ako halos sa 1 oras dito ng VR matches and it was really good. And turning on the FPS counter, it was quite steady at 120 all throughout the game. And pinakamainin na na-achieve nito is around mga 41 degrees Celsius after 1 hour of gameplay. Now, pagdating sa Farlight 84, hindi ko naman siya sinagad ang graphical settings, so 1 step lower. And gameplay was quite good, solid naman, and honestly, it was really fun. Normally, si Farlight 84, mapapansin mo, pag medyo tumatagal, there are times na maiinis ka dito sa kanya kasi medyo nag-frame drop siya. But probably optimized na rin dito sa phone na ito. It was able to give me a good gaming experience. And after 30 minutes of gameplay, binigyan ako ng 44 degrees Celsius dito sa phone na ito. It was quite stable at 120 FPS. Genshin Impact, sinagad-sagad ko rin ka ng graphical settings dito. Medyo uminit ang phone na ito while playing and naglaro naman tayo halos sa mga 30 minutes of gameplay dito. Ang ganda naman dito sa kanya, pagkalaban mo mga big bosses dito, hindi mo mafe-feel masyado yung frame drops. Though there are some minor frame drops dito na mafe-feel mo, pero hindi naman siya masyadong garapalan. Gameplay was good, the sounds was good, and steady naman siya at 60 FPS naman dito. Kaya nasabi ko sa'yo na wala ako na-feel na 144 na FPS through the 3 games na na-play ko. So I'm not sure kung saan nyo pwede may labas ng 144Hz dito sa phone na ito na kiniklaim ni Xiaomi. Overall, Genshin Impact was good and pinakamainin na achieve nito is around 45 to 46 degrees Celsius. Now, pag-usapan na natin ang camera sensor dito sa phone na ito. Lahat ng kanyang camera sensors dito are co-engineered with Leica. And starting off with a 50MP na Sony IMX906 na sensor. This one has OIS. Sumunod sa kanya is a 50MP na telephoto lens na may 2x optical zoom. This one, by the way, is a Samsung na S5K JN1. And ang kanyang third lens is a 12MP na ultra-wide lens. This one is a OmniVision na OV13B10. Kaya mag-shoot to up to 4K and 60. And ang kanyang front camera is a 32MP which can shoot you up to 4K and 30. So right now, start lang natin some of the shots na nakuha natin from the outside. And honestly, medyo na-amaze ako sa mga shots na nakuha ko. And itong green na ito, it looks really nice, natural, pero medyo may pagka-saturated ang kanyang green. But yung saturation niya looks pretty good and masarap to i-post sa Instagram and sa Facebook. So makita natin yung tubig dito, looks really nice and clear, and ang ganda ka ng bokeh effect. Now taking a look at this shot, I would say na ang ganda ng kanyang pagka-focus sa subject, and you see that the background blur looks pretty nice and solid. Kahit itong mga simple flower shot na ito, looks very nice and vibrant, and when you're outdoor, you really get some nice and solid shot as long as maganda naman ang lighting. I would say na you really get some pretty solid shots. Na nung nilalaro ko ng mga iba-ibang lenses, this is a ultra-wide shot, normal, 2x and 4x zoom. Now, taking a look at the 4x zoom, still pretty sharp pa rin mga images niya. Pag zoomin mo dito sa gitna, I would say na kitang-kita pa rin lahat ng details. Na mapapansin mo yung difference between the ultra-wide shot. Na masasabi ko sa inyo, medyo mas bluish ang attack nitong normal shot sa sky, and medyo a little bit more grayish attack dito sa color sa kanang ultra-wide shot. Now, ulitin lang natin, this is a normal shot, 2x zoom shot, and a 4x zoom shot. I would say na very clear ang mga tao dito kahit after 4x zooming it. Now, taking some building and landscape shot, looks pretty nice and good as well. And if you bring the phone indoor, and nag-stroll around kami sa Disney store, sa Mall of Asia, and these are some of the shots na nakuha natin. Really nice and really solid, and I would say na ang ganda ng camera nito. I would honestly tell you na it has improved a lot over from the Xiaomi 14T. And looking at some of this figurine shot, I would say pretty nice, solid, ang ganda ng mga color reproduction niya. And true enough, yung ganang color science looks pretty nice. Kahit ito si Spider-Man looks halos true to life. Ang ganda ng kanang pagka-capture. And probably this is one of my favorite shot na nakuha ko dito sa Mall of Asia. Kayo, ano ba meaning nito? Bayo, tayo, Mary Grace. Let me know in the comments. Even some simple shot like this one, I would say very nice and maganda ang kanyang color science dito. And medyo palapit na rin Halloween. So, buying some figurines like this looks pretty solid. Now, kung food shot naman ang habol mo, this one can also give you some really nice, solid food shot. And these are just some simple food shot na kuha ko sa loob ng resto. Now, if you're trying to take portrait shot naman, I would say na okay, makapag-blur ka na maayos on the background. And by the way, meron kang 5 modes dito na pwede laruin dito sa kanyang portrait shot. You have the standard, documentary, swirly bokeh, portrait, and soft focus. Now, let's put it into action. Now, so tinry naman natin in actual ang kanyang portrait mode. So this is the standard mode. This is the documentary. This is the swirly bokeh. This is the portrait. And this is the soft focus. So which one do you like? Na nung gabi na walking outdoor, I was able to take some night shot using this camera. And pretty solid din ang makukuha mo dito using its night mode. On camera, makita mo parang sabungin ka ng color, pero pag once na pumasok ka sa yung gallery, makita mo ang ganda. Nung tinitingnan ko sa kanyang camera, halos white lang tong blue water days pa. Pero nung na-capture na niya, well, clear naman siya. I would admittedly say na magandang kanyang camera at night and was able to capture some really nice, decent shot din in the evening. Now, let's focus on the front-facing camera. Probably one of the improvement din dito sa kanya is that gumanda ang kanyang front-facing camera. I would admittedly say na gumanda in terms of yung kanyang clarity and sharpness ng kanyang camera. Looks pretty nice and solid on outdoors. And now if you bring it indoors, equally said. And even though na magsusmoothen kunti ang yung muka on some several occasions, and taking some selfie looks pretty nice and solid as well. Mabilis naman siya mag-focus. Kahit 2 or 3 kayo, it looks pretty nice. Kahit may shades ka, I would say solid na solid pa rin ang kanyang camera. Kung video naman pag-uusapan, okay. The video is nice, solid. Makita mo nakikikin ng kanyang HDR. I would say pretty nice, magandang ganang color production ang ganang front-facing camera. Now, if you're using a rear camera, solid, malinis ang kuha, very clear, and this was able to give me a really nice video captured on the Xiaomi 14T. Now guys, anong verdict ko dito sa Xiaomi 14T? Should you buy this phone? Honestly, it has improved a lot over sa Xiaomi 13T. Nakita naman natin performance sa Xiaomi 13T. It's just average. Nothing really special. But this time around, sa 14T, ang laki ng step up nila pagdating sa gaming and pagdating sa camera performance. I'm quite happy naman sa kanyang improvement, and I'm not really happy sa kanyang pagtanggal ng charging brick sa loob ng phone box. which makes this phone not ready to use out of the box kasi hahanap ka pa ng charger. And I would personally recommend this phone if your budget is around mga nasa 25k na budget. This is definitely a solid phone to have. So guys, kung gusto nyo malaman kung saan nyo pwede mabili itong phone na ito, I'll be posting all of the official link below. And kung charger din ang hanap ninyo, I'll also be posting it on the description box. Now, if you like this video, don't forget to share it to your friends. And a sub to this channel is definitely awesome. I'll see you in my next one. And so, ako para si Richmond, and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. What's up? Like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. For one of my latest uploads, click the dito. And for one of my popular uploads, click here.